Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and there always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Defense punching at the line, shown blitz. As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Handoff in a single back formation. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game, you don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the result is going to be a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down, earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. He'll field the punt. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties away.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Well, the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip.
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's complete downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
to the end zone, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal. But a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
They go with a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner is brought down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback keeps the football. Enough for the first, but still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. Right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Looking to the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a... that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the 2nd down play.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
First down at 10. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now here's the toss play. Just trucks through the defender. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia, and the route is on. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. The late touchdown makes the game look closer than it actually